Yeah, really. All I've been doing, wake up, read, work out, probably make a TikTok video.
Yeah,
And
you do.
just,
Yeah, that last one was funny. Open the
yeah, I'm
door.
good.
Well, who is it? Who?
Oh,
How many of you
yeah,
are
yeah.
there?
Huh?
Two. We just want to talk.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, that was
yeah.
funny. Talk to yourselves. That was funny.
What is your daily motivation? That's what
Hi,
someone said.
Andrea. My daily motivation. Wow, that's deep. To be better than I was the day before. How about you?
To take over the world.
To take over the
No, I'm
world.
playing.
I
Probably to
want to
inspire
own
and
it.
help. Probably to inspire and like help another person if I can.
That's true.
Hey, Ko- Korean. That's
All
your
right,
name?
check out this question right here, and let's let you go first.
My boyfriend cheated on me, but I still like him. What should I do? Suck it up, baby. No, I'm playing.
No, dude, no.
Definitely got to set standards
You
so
know,
that he like,
you
never
gotta
do that again.
bounce. Is my personal opinion. You gotta bounce.
Really?
I don't know.
Was it?
I mean, if you say what?
If it was the first time, I think everybody deserves a second chance. He probably,
Depending on the
slipped up.
circumstances,
That's
and like what she describes as cheating. Like if you're at a club and a girl just goes up to you and kisses you without any signs prior, but
that's
you
not really
stop
cheating.
it, that's not really cheating. But if you go to a club and you see a girl and she's pretty and you guys have like been talking throughout the night and then she felt confident enough or you felt confident enough to the point where you could lean in and get a kiss, I would
Yeah,
consider
yeah.
that cheating. So I would say
That's a
like,
problem.
homegirl, as like unfortunate as it may be, like I think that it's like you deserve better. You deserve someone who wants to be with you and only you. And then
Yeah.
if he comes up with an excuse, then you can talk about your relationship and maybe what he was feeling and why he did what he did.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. It's a tough one. I'm sorry to hear that
Like
though.
it's someone just said no, Da Vinci, cheating is wrong, something like that. I don't want you guys to think that I think it's right. That's not what I'm saying, but I'm just trying to see what are the circumstances. It's wrong, and you should definitely leave his ass. If you accept it and you
Hmm.
don't give him enough shit this time, then he's gonna keep doing it. You know, so
It's
yeah,
true.
just leave him and start over. But if you really love him and you don't want just this cheating, to cause you to lose him forever, then you know, maybe you could just I said Da Vinci your Wi-Fi. Is my service bad?
We were a little spotty earlier, but I can hear you fine.
Can you see me? Let me
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
get
can
on.
see you. I can see you.
I'm good now?
Yeah, I can see you fine.
Okay. Is it hey Chanel, is it better now? The Wi-Fi guys? The internet? Okay. But anyway, let's see. Another question. Blah, blah, blah. If you could have one human talent that you currently don't have, what would it be?
The ability to play the piano, just like go to a piano and play it, just like whip out whatever song.
Uh, I actually know how to play the piano, so that's funny.
Dude,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not
dude,
Beethoven, but I know how to like play the piano. Mine would
that's dope.
probably be to like really hit notes and singing. I think singers are like,
Yeah, yeah, I think singing's fun too. I
yeah,
feel
just
that,
like
bro.
that note exactly.
That no, exactly. I bet.
That
Oh
note
man,
exactly. All right. Do you have any phobias?
spiders and heights.
Really?
Arachnophobia, bro, is a
Spiders
big
and
part
what?
of my life. Spiders and heights.
Yeah, that's why I hate roller coasters, dude. Roller coasters
Oh,
are
see, I can do fine with a roller coaster, but
like even
like
the ones that go all the way up to the top, and then you gotta like.
like Top Thrill Dragster in I think it's Six Flags Ohio or one of those. It's in Ohio somewhere. I went to it once. Top Thrill Dragster. I probably rode that 5 times. And basically, what it is you sit here on the track, and then all of a sudden you get launched like a jet.
Yeah,
You
I
go
couldn't.
straight up, twist, and then you top over the top, and you sit up here for a little bit, and you have a beautiful view. You can see a little bit of Indiana. You can see like the lake, and then you go right back down, and it's so fast. But it was the most exhilarating, probably roller coaster I've ever been on.
See, I can't. Like I'm like my body is not built for roller coasters.
Oh, you can't do it.
No, I actually just went on a roller coaster maybe for the first time in my life like 3 weeks ago, and I
Did you
went on 4.
did you cry?
I was close. I was close,
Cedar
but no,
Point,
like
yes,
dude,
G.
afterwards
That's
I
where I
got
was.
really
Cedar Point.
sick.
You got really
Say what?
sick.
Yeah, I got
Sorry.
really sick afterwards. Like the next day,
G.
like that night,
Oh,
dude, I like threw up a bunch and I never throw up and I rarely ever get sick, dude. I got like sick. It wasn't the coronavirus, guys, but yeah, it like fucked my head up.
that's crazy. And
Uh,
it was
uh,
Cedar Point, not Six Flags. Yeah, Cedar Point over in like a little bit North Ohio, but like kind of central at the same time. That's where
uh,
Cedar Point is, so it's pretty dope over there. But I haven't been to Six Flags out here yet.
mm. If you could celebrate one holiday, only one holiday each year, what would it be?
Probably Thanksgiving.
That's a good one.
What about you?
Why? Why would it be Thanksgiving though?
Why? Because in my family, Thanksgiving is the time where the whole family gets together. Christmas, it's immediate family, but Thanksgiving, all of my family from Ohio comes to Indiana and we all get to see each other. So if I could celebrate one holiday where I have one guaranteed moment where I'll see my whole family, it'd be Thanksgiving.
Mm.
How about you?
I'm thinking, like, because I didn't really grow up celebrating holidays that
Yeah.
much. Not because of like a religion or anything. It just wasn't, Damn, I don't know. It would probably be like one of the biggest ones that shut everything down. So probably like a Christmas. So,
Christmas?
Vinci,
Okay,
what's your sign? A Libra.
that's fair.
What's
I
it?
think
Boy, I ain't
mine is
playing with you.
Pisces.
Pisces and Libras.
Dude, this is getting so boring, just like chilling, man. Like
I know, right?
CEO of not reading fans' comments. I'm sorry if I don't see your comment. I'm just
We should probably, let's like answer like a few questions. They said Darnell definitely needs a girl. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Oh, maybe in the show. Oh, gotcha.
Let me leave that one. Where am I from? I'm from Columbus, Ohio, and then I was raised in Columbus, Indiana. So Columbus to Columbus. Where y'all from? You're from Brooklyn?
I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn?
I moved to Jersey, then to Florida, then back to New York. So
I don't even know where these sunglasses are from. These are American Eagle, bro. These are American Eagle glasses. Somebody asked me.
shout out to American Eagle.
Shout out to American Eagle, yeah. I'll expect my check here soon. You live in
Yeah,
Noblesville, Indiana. Okay, I know Noblesville. That's what's up. That's what's up.
when was the first time you ever like fell in love and you thought like, wow, this is love?
My senior year of high school.
Dang, that's crazy. Wow, but
Yeah,
tell like
man.
how did you know like
Here's the thing with me. you know, in some relationships, you know, you start off, you know, getting to know the person, and then it can become physical. You know what I'm saying? At any
Wait a minute. Say,
capacity.
wait, hold on. Rewind. Wait, what?
So in relationships, whenever you first meet somebody, you start dating and whatever, it can become physical very, very quickly at
Yeah.
any capacity, whether that's like kissing, you know, doing other things.
Mm-hmm.
But with this girl who I dated in high school, my senior year, we kept that at like the bare minimum and just really connected emotionally. So to me,
Wow.
like I was like, damn, like I really love this girl. And it didn't have anything to do with the physical aspect of it. And it was just like a deeper, to me, emotional connection is a little bit deeper than physical. So like
I agree.
that to me was like, damn, this girl is, you know, I love this girl, whatever. And then she broke my heart, and then I started making videos, and now here we are. But regardless, that was the first time. What about you?
Um, I guess thinking about mine, it probably was. This girl said, "I'll connect with you emotionally, Jordan." LOL. I wonder, like, if somebody's like people would be this bold in person.
That's what me and Daniel talk about a lot. Like, I wonder what would
Yeah.
happen.
Like, I wonder. Because, like, I would run into some people sometimes that, they DM me before, and it's like, they're not that bold.
Oh, really?
That happened
Interesting.
maybe once. And then, like, yeah, but hey, that's right. But I think it was probably, my situation probably was like strong lust, but I was like, I never felt the feeling of like, you really can't get this person out your head.
Yeah.
Like every waking thought, this person is almost there to the point that I was just like there's something wrong with me. Like I thought I was like crazy, like I'm like, cause I've never ever felt that before, and I
Right.
remember, and I'm not gonna get into too many details, but when, she broke my heart for, whatever, I was like, then I was like, yo, I never want to fucking feel this feeling again. Like never. Like
Wait. After you broke up or during?
no, after she broke up,
Yes,
yeah,
exactly, dude. So
I
then,
was
like, you
like,
close everyone off. Yeah.
I never want to open my heart up again
Because
that
it's
much
hard to,
because,
man. It's hard to, and
yeah,
that's real. And
dude,
like, so many people can relate to that. Like, getting broken up with, or you know, whether like the relationship doesn't work out, then that's baggage that stays with you forever for your next relationships.
that's
Because I
true.
remember after that in college, I was seeing this girl, and I was like, you know, we're getting to know each other, but at the same time, like, I didn't like fully let myself get like give myself to her, you know, with like my thoughts and everything like that. And so like it eventually like caused our relationship to end. But like
But
it's
but do
hard.
you think it's because you were still scarred from the other
Absolutely.
situation?
Absolutely. Even though it was a year later, it was still like, man, you know,
Yeah, no.
I don't want to like put myself out there again, fall in love again, and then get hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I feel you, dude. I feel you, bro. But I definitely think it's something that I have to like fully get over. Otherwise, it'll just get in your way. Because then it's like we're living out of fear,
Yeah,
And I think if you're ever living out of fear, you're not fully living,
it's
But
true.
then it's
It's
just
true.
like fuck. Like, do I really want to feel this feeling over and over and over again? But that's why what you just said about being emotionally connected with a girl is the strongest connection, because then the physical connection is just the icing on the cake. And I feel
Right.
like that's how you'll know. Like if you're emotionally connected with a girl, and it's like no sex, nothing involved in the beginning, you got a good one.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like if you can like emotionally connect with somebody after a heartbreak, like where you like have been scared, like let people in, and you can emotionally connect with them and like feel, you know, not maybe not the same that you felt before, but very, very similar to the point where you're like, all right, I trust this person. I see a future with this person. I'm gonna give myself to this person. And then, you know, the physical stuff can come and then it just like you said, it just strengthens it to like be
Yeah.
better.
And that's why, like, not to try to get into this, the Bible, this forbidden book,
Yeah.
but it's kind of like I understand why they say sex before marriage is not good, bro. Like I kind of get it because like in a way it's kind of like think of it though like the sex it that it almost like it overrides your emotions to the point that you don't know if you really like the person or not, especially if the sex is great. See what I'm saying?
Sure,
Because
sure.
you're releasing like so many like endorphins in your head. You know what I'm saying? It feels so good that it's like maybe this person is the one. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like you get fucked, and then after the sex get tiring, then you start looking at who you sleeping with, and you're like, whoa. I don't think I
That
like it that much, baby.
See, like I have to disagree with the Bible on that fact that sex before marriage is, not right. Only because to me personally, love is three things. It's an emotional connection, physical connection, and then or maybe it's just two connections. I can't even think of the third one right now. But anyways, it's an emotional connection and a physical connection. If you can vibe with someone emotionally, but like when it gets physical, things just like aren't, you're not on the same wavelength and like you've been trying for a while.
Wait, what were the three? What were the three? That you said emotionally, physically, and what else?
I was trying to think of the third one, but I can't
Spiritually?
even.
Would you say spiritually? Like have the same like philosophical views?
Not necessarily because I feel like that ties into like the emotional connection. I thought there was three, maybe there's only two.
No,
Um,
I think I would separate emotional and spiritual. They're kind of similar. They are, but then it's kind of like you could emotionally connect with the person, but you guys have philosophical differences. You see what I'm saying?
sure,
You know
sure,
what I'm saying?
but sure,
Like say,
but
say,
that
say
can't
you and I feel.
deter.
Hmm?
But that can't deter a relationship from stopping if you have different philosophical relate like
It can't. I think
thoughts.
after a while. I
Perhaps
think after a while, like I read this thing before, bro, and it was like so deep. It was like a bird and a fish could fall in love, but if they do, where would they live? Because it's like,
emotionally, mentally, physically. Those are the three. Emotionally, mentally, physically. Yeah. So you're right. With like if you can fall in love with the way that you can connect with them emotionally, mentally, and physically, I think that's the perfect combo. Which is why I
I think
believe sex.
physically should be last.
No, I agree. Physical should be
Yeah,
last.
physically
It should
should
be
definitely be
emotional,
last.
mental, and then physical. But what I'm saying is, if you can connect with a girl like, emotionally, mentally, and you can vibe with her, and then like you get into the physical stage,
Yo, Spence.
but
Spence is
it's
on.
it's not, but you just still don't feel it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you can grow and you can practice, get to know each other's bodies better. But if you can't connect in all three, then I feel like it's tough. Which is why I say this, because people who get married, who get married before having sex, they can connect emotionally, mentally, whatever it is. But then if the physical is just not there at all, that can cause big problems and big resentment down the road. You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree. I agree. Yeah,
So I'm
that's
not
very
saying
true.
like go out and test ride everything, but I'm just saying like if you're like in that moment like where you're like, all right, bet, I love the way this person thinks. I love the
Yeah,
way I feel whenever I'm around this person. And I want to try the physical aspect. And and everyone's down, obviously everyone's consenting, then if you have connections at all three levels, then I think that that's like icing on the cake. And then that, you know,
I agree. I agree. I definitely think first it got to be like mentally. No, first it got to be emotionally because I think that's what makes you, first, and then mentally, and then the physically should probably come in like 6 months down the line
maybe,
or something like
maybe even like
whatever
later,
works for the person, whatever works for the
Yeah.
person. Because you are right with like saying like, yo, if you know what I'm saying, if you clicking with someone emotionally and mentally, and the next thing you know, you guys get married, and then like that physical connection is just not there. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Now
That's what I'm
you're
saying.
locked into this commitment. It's like, yo, help me, God, like get me there a
Because
lot of
then, man, that resentment with the physical, whether it's coming from
exactly.
the girl's end or the guy's end, is going to build up and it's going to cause an issue and potentially a divorce. So that's why I'm not condoning, to go out and have random sex by any means. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just saying like I disagree with the Bible
So
in
what
that
Mike is
sense.
basically saying, he's saying that you can go out, have sex with anyone. No, I'm like,
That's not
nah,
what I'm
yeah, but
saying.
I agree. So what like what did you grow up believing, like your family? I'm just curious. Do you want
So
to
my
share it here or don't?
Yeah, no, it's fine. My family was Christian. We would go to church. And then from fifth
Like
grade to eighth
Christian?
grade. Say what?
Like Christian?
Yeah, Christian. And then
Okay.
from fifth grade to eighth grade, I went to a private Catholic school called St. Bartholomew, and that's when I started kind of, coming into my own head and like realizing stuff. And um, every single Thursday, mind you, every single Thursday, we would, as a whole class, as a whole school, from kindergarten to eighth grade, we would go walk across the street to our mass, to our church, and have a 2 hour mass in the middle of the day. And we also had a
Oh
religion
wow.
class. So to me, personally, I was getting fed all of this information almost shoved down my throat to the point where I was like, I just started like asking questions about like the reality of this. And then once I got to high school and started studying science, I was like, I just don't really know if I can believe this. Like, you show me God. Like, I know God is like two people, like not to offend anybody, but like I know God, two people is like, you can talk to him or whatnot. But for me, I'm a scientist. I believe in like the science aspect of things. Like, you show me God and okay. You can physically show me God or a presence and okay. But if not,
Oh
then I'm
wow.
gonna revert to science. So like for me personally, I don't believe in God. I don't believe in that type of stuff. Just because I'm a man of science, and that's where I came from. You know what I'm saying? But I guess my family's Christian, so like I didn't come from that. But what about you?
Okay. I grew up Christian. My mother is actually she's a pastor now, so I was like Bible thump my whole life. But I reached a point, you know, at like 18 years old, I just started like really questioning shit.
Yeah,
And like I just had this whole this fucking like I was just so angry at the Bible, not gonna lie. Because to me it seemed like a cruel and unusual game that was being played on humans. It's kind of like, okay, so
right,
God is proving a point to Satan, saying like, okay, you try to cross me, and then you take 1/3 of my angels out of heaven and you take them to earth, and these angels manipulate Adam and Eve to like eat from a tree, but it's like these angels are so powerful. How did you not expect them to manipulate two humans? You
right,
know what I'm saying? And then it's
right,
kind of like, so then after that, we have to suffer for our great 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 grandparents, you know? So but then it's like how I was looking at it. I was just like, I was looking at it from an analytical perspective. But aside from the beginning and the end story, there's a lot of back and forth with it. I think
right.
there's so, I think